Who are you talking about?
Ruby Foos I'm talking about. Before you were born, we used to eat there all the time.
Why?
Why? Because the maid was off Thursday nights and Sunday. Jean was off Thursday night. So Thursday night, we went or to Ruby Foos or to Moishes, and Sunday or to Moishes or to Ruby Foos.
What was it? And they had the best what?
The best. Ruby Foos was the best all-around restaurant to me in the world.
Why?
Why? Because they had the best food, like steaks, roast beef, Chinese food, seafood, and Italian food.
All that.
All that, and they used to send the actors in those days their private jets to pick up food at Ruby Foos, because all the actors and the comedians who played Montreal used to eat at Ruby Foos all the time. That's how good it was, and it went around like Schwartz from all over the world for smoked meat. They come in. I went with Morris once to Schwartz, and I met an Italian couple from Italy, and they even heard about Schwartz in Italy. So they know smoked meat. If you want a good smoked meat sandwich, Schwartz is the place. And I heard Celine Dion with her husband bought Schwartz.
Schwartz's.
$10 million they paid. That's how popular Schwartz is. And
Is it
my
Schwartz or
parents
Schwartz's?
used to go there 75 years ago when we lived on City Hall Street. Yes. Any questions you have for me, sir?
Well, I wanted to bring up some serious stuff, but I want to we'll just keep the mood light.
Yes, okay.
Because it seems like we're having a nice time.
Yes, so let's keep it light. What we have to discuss, that's between me and you.
Right.
So this is a light conversation.
So next
Anything,
week-
baseball is starting.
Big deal.
Yeah, I know you don't like baseball, but I happen to like baseball very much. And Gary Carter's funeral. And Gary Carter was an all-star catcher for the Montreal Expos. And too bad at the age of 57 he died of brain cancer. And his funeral was last Friday. And most of the Expos who played with him were at the funeral. And I think Montreal is going to do something for him because he was very, very well liked when he played for the Montreal Expos.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yes.
Did you know he was sick?
No, I didn't know, but the papers wrote about it, that he's not doing too well, and his daughter used to put it in her computer. And he was getting better, but the thing came back in the...
So did you know or you didn't know?
I did know, yes.
You did know he had brain cancer?
Yes, I did know, yes. It was in the Montreal Gazette.
So how come you said you didn't know?
I said I knew. Oh, before that...
Before he died?
Before he died, I knew, yes, because the only reason I knew it was in the Montreal Gazette.
When?
When? About 2 months before he passed away.
But do you know he was only diagnosed with it a year ago?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Up until a year ago, he was healthy.
Yeah, sure. He was the manager of a Florida baseball team.
Imagine, you get diagnosed and you have 1 year to live.
Yeah. And he was getting better. His daughter put it in her computer, in her blog. Yeah, whatever it's called. That he's getting better, but then it came back to him. Whatever it's called up there, and they couldn't do nothing about it.
Encephalitis.
No.
His tumors.
Tumors, that's the word. Came back.
Right.
And so it was a problem. Anything else? Or this is it? We did it very light today.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is episode 99.
Wow. So we got, next week will be episode 100.
Yeah. It's going to be a special
A
episode.
special episode
So-
on our 100th episode, which is next Sunday.
Have a nice week.
You too. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Goodbye.